I'm Sheriff T.K. Waters. This is a critical incident briefing by the Jacksonville Sheriff's Office. Our agency has prepared this briefing consistent with this administration's commitment to openness and transparency to the public that we serve. Now, the Chief of Professional Standards will deliver the currently available information pertaining to this incident.
I'm Erica Weber, the Chief of Professional Standards for the Jacksonville Sheriff's Office. Today, we're releasing information regarding an officer-involved shooting that occurred on a sidewalk in the 9000 block of Norfolk Boulevard in Jacksonville, Florida, the morning of July 9th, 2025. This information will provide you with a better understanding of what happened as well as what was known to law enforcement prior to the incident. It is important to remember when investigating an incident like this, detectives must interview numerous witnesses, review many hours of video footage, and analyze a significant amount of forensic evidence. With these investigations often taking up to a year or more to complete, we are still at the very early stages of this investigation. Our understanding of this incident may change as additional evidence is collected and reviewed, and we do not draw any conclusions regarding whether the officers acted appropriately with respect to the law or JSO policy until all facts are known and the investigation is complete. A word of caution. The images and information presented may be graphic. When an officer uses force to arrest someone or to defend against an attack, it can be disturbing and difficult to watch. Viewer discretion is advised. This officer-involved shooting resulted in the death of Jamari Akins. Akins, who was 20 years old at the time of the shooting, had been released from Florida State Prison in May of 2024 after his conviction on 3 felony charges. Akins' criminal history includes arrest for robbery, grand theft auto, aggravated battery on a pregnant female, armed possession of marijuana, and theft of a firearm. As a convicted felon, Akins was legally prohibited from possessing firearms. Had Akins survived his injuries, he would have been subject to arrest for attempted murder of a law enforcement officer, armed robbery with a firearm, and possession of a firearm by a convicted felon. Due to his recent release from prison, he could have also been designated as a prison releasee reoffender. As such, had he been convicted of attempted murder of a law enforcement officer and/or armed robbery, the only lawful sentence he could have received was mandatory life in prison. At 0800 on July 9th, 2025, Akins entered a business in the 4700 block of Sutel Drive with his face concealed by a mask and a gun concealed under his clothing. Minutes after his entry into the business, Akins brandished his firearm and demanded money from a store clerk, threatening that he would shoot the clerk if she failed to comply with his demands. In response, the clerk gave Akins approximately $100 in cash and he fled the scene on foot. During the robbery, the clerk managed to call police for emergency assistance and patrol officers were dispatched immediately to the business. At 0822, Akins ran towards Sutel Drive from the business with the money he garnered during the robbery with his handgun concealed under his clothing. As Akins was fleeing the area, Officer Mercado and Officer Swinton arrived on scene in their marked patrol vehicles. Both officers observed Akins, who matched the description of the armed robber provided to emergency communications by the store clerk, running towards Norfolk Boulevard. Officer Mercado re-entered his marked patrol vehicle and drove toward the area the suspect was fleeing. Officer Mercado again observed the suspect running in the 9000 block of Norfolk Boulevard. Officer Mercado parked his patrol car, armed himself with his agency-approved handgun, and pursued Akins on foot. While running after Akins, Officer Mercado yelled numerous commands to Akins to stop running. In short order, Officer Mercado closed the distance between himself and the fleeing Akins. While fleeing from Officer Mercado, Akins was actively attempting to access his pockets and waist area, even discarding loose cash in the process. Officer Mercado tackled Akins to the ground. While Officer Mercado was on top of Akins, Akins rolled his body to the side and pulled out his concealed handgun. Then, Akins fired at Officer Mercado, striking Officer Mercado in his upper left thigh. Officer Mercado immediately returned fire, striking Akins twice. Akins stopped moving, and Officer Mercado immediately called for help over the police radio and began self-administering medical aid, outfitting himself with a tourniquet to stem the bleeding from his gunshot wound. Soon thereafter, assisting officers arrived on scene. Officer Swinton located Akins' gun on the ground next to his right hip. She handcuffed Akins, moved the gun out of Akins' arm's reach, and began assessing Akins for emergency medical aid. Within minutes, paramedics arrived on scene and transported Officer Mercado and Akins to an area hospital for medical care. Akins was pronounced deceased at the hospital. The following audio recording and video footage captured the shooting and the events before and after it. First, you'll see a portion of video footage which captured Akins entering the victim business before he robbed it. In this footage, you will see Akins committing the armed robbery inside the business on Sutel Drive, which predicated Officer Mercado's response to the scene. However, you will hear an excerpt of the call made by the store clerk alerting the police of the armed robbery. Because the clerk called for emergency response while the armed robbery was in progress, the audio recording live captured Akins' statements demanding money and threatening to shoot the clerk. To assist in providing context for the content of the call, it will be played while showing the relevant video recording from inside the business.
Just when I want case emergency.
Okay, I'm trying to put the password in. I'm trying to open the door, okay? I'm listening. Please don't shoot me. Please do not shoot me.
Just when 911.
No, please do not come around Charlotte. Okay, I'm trying to open the dresses. Don't shoot me, please. Do not shoot me. Okay, you have a gun. I'm trying to open the door. Please. I'm trying to open the door. Okay, you have a gun and you're scaring me. You're scaring me. No, I'm open the door. You guys go that way, please. Go. You guys go that way. He has a gun. Go. No, do not open that.
Oh, is that what it is? I gotta figure all that out.
Yeah, sure.
They did vote. Well, Willis didn't vote today. There's nothing about that drink call.
Okay.
Okay. Let's go on solo.
Shoot me! I'm not to get in. Stop me. I'm not to shoot.
What's the name of the finance company?
I can't be my door. I can't.
Open it. Yeah, push that button like this. Press the button like this. Not press that button like that, bro. Unlock that. Hold like that. Stop killing me.
There's no button.
Unlock it.
That's
on, bro. Damn that shit. Damn shit, bro. Oh, look at you, bro. Look at you. It's on top of that, man. Yeah, because I'm taking that shit, bro. You know, shit. Boy, stop hearing this shit. What you ready about to come do it, man? It's not out, bro. It's so fucking out. Stop hearing, bro.
Next, you'll see Akins after he committed the robbery as he's fleeing on foot. He runs to a nearby apartment complex and exits the apartment's property on Norfolk Boulevard. In the top of the frame, you'll see Officer Mercado's marked patrol vehicle turn left onto Norfolk Boulevard as Akins is leaving the apartment complex. Next, you'll see footage captured by Officer Mercado's body-worn camera. In this footage, you'll see Officer Mercado respond to the business in his marked patrol vehicle. Officer Mercado observed Akins fleeing the area, drove to intercept Akins, and then parked and pursued Akins on foot. This video captured Officer Mercado's apprehension of Akins, Akins' shooting of Mercado, and Officer Mercado returning fire. Additionally, this footage captured Officer Mercado calling for help over the police radio, his self-administration of emergency medical aid, and fellow officers arriving and providing life-saving care. This incident unfolded rapidly, and to aid the viewer, the footage, including the series of gunshots, has been slowed to allow a clearer perception of the order of events.
Victor 326, 1097, all of us.
Seven 91, you're that third 1033.
Somebody ran? Okay. Yeah, we got Bravo Mike running. Put it out. Jacksonville, Norfolk. We're cut it into the church corner. I'm gonna shoot you. Hey, get on the ground. On the ground. Hey, you about to get shot. Get on the ground. You slow as. Hey, I got a gun on the back of your head. All right, get on the ground. All right.